Principles of training, repetitions and sets. The AQA exam boards specify repetitions and sets as a principle of training within their syllabus. Other exam boards may ask questions about this topic, but they'll not necessarily refer to it as a principle of training. The aims of this podcast, they are to define the terms repetitions and sets, and to give examples for the terms repetitions and sets. A repetition is one example of a repeated exercise. Picture in your mind the press-up. You don't just go away and do one press-up, you probably do 5, 10 or 15 of them. Every press-up will be a repetition, so you may do a collection of 5, 10 or 15 repetitions. You'll see this with sit-ups. Every sit-up will be a repetition, and you might see it in weight training. So for instance, the bench press. When you do one bench press, that would be one repetition. Now sets are a collection of repetitions. When you put these together, they make one set. You can choose how many repetitions you do. You may do 10 repetitions, you may do 10 press-ups, and that would equal one set. Doesn't matter, you could do 5, you can do 10, you can do 20, the choice is up to you. But the collection of repetitions together equals one set. You can see repetitions and sets in a variety of types of training. You can see it in circuit training, where you do press-ups, sit-ups, star jumps. The number of times you do each press-up, that's the number of repetitions. Put 10 repetitions together, it equals a set. In weight training, you may do the bench press. You follow that with a leg press, and you follow that with a bicep curl. Well, you might choose to do 5 bench presses, 5 leg presses, 5 bicep curls. You've done 5 repetitions in each set. Sprint training can also use sets and repetitions. You may choose to practice sprinting over 10 metres, and you go and you sprint 10 metres, that will be one repetition. You decide to do 10 of those in a given set. So you do 10 short 10 metre sprints. That will give you 10 repetitions, one set. So the definitions. A repetition is one example of a particular exercise. One press-up is an example of one repetition. With sets, sets are a collection of repetitions. A collection of these makes a set. You can choose how many of these you do, so 10 or 20 press-ups can make a set.